From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Making some progress here. Oh, stiff arm. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar off to play fake. Back to Flowers they go. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost them about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
From the red zone now. He's got it right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Jackson yet again. He brings it in.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
First down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Motioning the tight end now. Williams on 1st down. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down throw by Williams. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Ravens make the recovery. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's complete, play made by Bateman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw it. And set up the screen for Henry. And they won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
It's a gain of 4.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Lamar now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Williams gonna run with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Williams. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He tucks it and takes off. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're now set for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Williams to throw on 1st. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Williams from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Third down, here's Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I mean, that may have been a situation, and look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, well, it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll run it with Swift. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Jukes one defender. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They motion the slot man right. Find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Flowers, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. From the pistol, Henry. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now. From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Lamar out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Dump off caught by his back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
14. Bears nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Roquan Smith there, doing what he did his first 4 NFL seasons with the Bears, shutting that play down. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Williams, completed over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Timeout Chicago, it uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Chicago.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. To the air yet again, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Bears first down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Komet's got it. Left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. It is caught left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play action now with Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Jackson, quick pass wide. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They bring a tight end in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Taken in by Likely. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Andrews with the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
This is Henry on 2nd. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Okay,
goal.
all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain for them on 2nd and goal, and now they need 8 on 3rd.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
21, Bears 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears about set for their next possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. That's more of the catch out left. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Williams on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Williams. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He was looking for Luther Burden. So it'll be 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, Offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Williams again. He's got it at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And 9 at the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Lester finds the football complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's Henry on the counter. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he only manages one. So 4th down coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this one hits 1st to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here he is to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went and got a touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win.
Chicago. The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he gets into the end zone. What a call with no time left. And they have won this game. So the Bears take this one on the road.